And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
Welcome back to Channel 5 News this morning. We've been tracking all of the developments with Harvey as it moves closer and closer to the Texas coast. So let's take a look at what we're working with out there on our Sky 5 camera from the island this morning. You can see the raindrops definitely out there. That's where a lot of the rain has been mainly on the coast, and it's been coming in waves with heavy rain and then light rain and then heavy rain and then light rain. Let's go back to the map. I'll show you what I mean here on the Doppler Network. You can see the bands of rain. Now a lot of the heavier stuff kind of inching closer and closer to the coast, and it eventually will make its way farther inland. But really, a lot of the rain has been situated offshore. We've just been getting a few passing showers this morning. Here is Harvey. It is about 100 miles or so, maybe a little bit less than that, away from the Port Mansfield area, situated offshore with the center of this storm. And it's going to remain, that center of that storm will remain to the north and west as it moves into the Corpus Christi area, or even a little bit farther north of that later on tonight. So right now the winds aren't too bad out there. We're seeing wind gusts up near 30 miles per hour in Brownsville. Sustained wind speeds, constantly blowing at about 16 miles per hour and up to 20 miles per hour in Port Isabel. Really not seeing too much of a difference from Weslaco into McAllen, 13 to 16 miles per hour to the north-northwest. As the day goes on, we are going to notice the winds pick up a little bit more, but for the most part, the gusty winds could be closer to the coast, but it looks like a lot of the heavier winds will actually kind of stay away from us from the latest forecast track. These are just the winds, and you see here in the yellow, 39 miles per hour, and it kind of stayed a little bit farther away from our coast, but it's still close enough, and this is just, again, a model input. Is still close enough that we can still see 40-mile-per-hour wind speeds near the coast. Inland areas not as strong. So a lot of the heavier winds will definitely be in the Corpus Christi area with Harvey on the way. You can see Harvey right now, a Category 2 storm at 110-mile-per-hour winds. The coordinates, if you're tracking this from home with your map, 26.3 degrees north, 95.7 degrees west, moving northwest at 10 miles per hour. This system will continue to strengthen, or is expected to continue to strengthen, to Category 3 status before making landfall a little bit north of Corpus Christi later on tonight into early tomorrow morning. So we're looking at a time frame of around 1 o'clock in the morning or sometime around that, making landfall. Now, the cone of uncertainty says it could happen anywhere in that area, but notice that as it takes it inland, it kind of just sits there and then weaken a little bit and reemerge as a tropical storm, possibly early next week, moving toward Houston along the coast. So this is something that the forecast track is still far out. It's subject to change. It's been changing, and we'll continue to bring you those developments. But as far as rain is concerned, the big area that'll be impacted will be the coastal bend from Corpus Christi going north and east, but see 15 inches or more than that expected there. Back here at home, and this is still, again, you could get isolated areas a little bit heavier, but 3 to 5 inches of rain in this yellow area, which incorporates northern Hidalgo, as well as the majority of Willacy and Cameron County. West of that, 1 to 3 inches of rain, and of course, you could have isolated areas a little bit heavier. Here's a closer look at what future track is calling for. And again, this is going to happen as the morning goes on, a gradual progression of those rain showers making their way inland. And again, there will be times of heavy rain, and then you'll get some light rain at times, especially in the upper valley, a little bit heavier closer to the coast. And this is noon, and notice that that's where a lot of the rain is going to be, mainly over Cameron and Willacy County, while the rest of the valley just seeing that light to moderate rain. So we're going to keep rain chances at 80% today, dropping them down to about 50% as that storm moves farther north. We're going to start to see a drying period, 30% by Sunday. So here's how it impacts your 7-day outlook. We'll keep temperatures in the upper 80s for the next couple of days because there's going to be a decent amount of rain around today and maybe a little bit tomorrow, but the cloud cover for the most part will keep temperatures in the upper 80s. Low 90s for Sunday, breezy with a few showers around 30%. As we head into next week, we're going to see increasing sunshine and temperatures will follow suit. We'll go from 90 on Monday to 97 by Thursday. Overnight lows will remain in the mid to upper 70s for the next 7 nights. We'll continue to track all of the developments as they happen with Hurricane Harvey right here on Channel 5 News.